Hello, gorgeous soul. Just before I take you to your 2021 astrology, I thought I'd introduce you to a new member of the family, Sir Barnabas Bear, who is one of the great things of 2020 to come along. I mean, Kiki, yeah, I don't know if she's so keen, but yeah. So we got two babies now. Anyway, here's your 2021 astrology. Baby, it's no longer 2020. And on top of that, we have some serious, magical, extraordinary energy coming in. Of course, no doubt you've heard about the grand conjunction on the 21st of December. Well, that energy is affecting all of us. It's a time of liberation. It's a time of transformation. We have Saturn in Aquarius in an air sign for the first time in a long, long time. And Saturn is saying, freedom, but with responsibility. Do the work and I'll give you a reward. We are all responsible for what happens to the world now. And Jupiter goes, if you do the work, I'm going to give you a massive reward. It has far-reaching consequences. The only kind of, well, the quite intense, challenging aspect is Saturn square Uranus this year, which is probably cause a lot of chaos at the beginning of the year from February, and will also cause a lot of financial and structural changes in the world and a power struggle as the old world order is breaking down and we're moving into a brand new world which hopefully will be more equal, egalitarian, and about freedom for all of us. It's amazing. So I'm going to walk you through some of the incredible highlights for you in 2021, and I'm not doing it in vision. I thought, as you know, we haven't traveled for a while, I thought I would deliver it to you with the wonderful visuals from my wonderful wife Kathy. It was the best thing to happen to me in 2020, getting married to my Kathy. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Powerful stuff. Get ready for opportunity. Here's your yearly astrology. Hello, fabulous Virgo. What does 21 have in store for you? It is quite the year. Thank goodness we don't have all the drama of 2020. Although, you know, as I mentioned, the square to Uranus is going to cause a bit of chaos in the external world and shake us up. There's a lot of surprises this year. But fundamentally, we're given some very solid energy to work with that's going to benefit us not just this year but ongoing. So I want to share with you some of the highlights, and let's start with the main event, really, the energy that's going to impact us not just this year but ongoing. And that energy is, of course, started on the 21st of December, which was really, in a way, the beginning of this year, even though it came early. And that is because Saturn and Jupiter shifted into Aquarius, which is a big deal. No doubt you've heard all about it, so I won't bang on about that. But for you, the majority of this year is dealing with your stuff, really. It's changing your patterns and your habits and understanding that even the tiniest change can have mammoth results. You can be an alchemist by using your ability to hone in on the finer details, your ability to take care of your health and well-being, your ability to transform and change habits and patterns that no longer work for you. And I cannot stress how important that is. Now, I'll just quickly nip ahead because the good news is that if you do that work, there's likely to be a reward in your relationships because Jupiter is nipping in and out of Pisces from May the 13th, going along until, when is that? Now I've forgotten. 28th of July. So you've got this opportunity to transform your relationships and have harmony and balance and beauty in your intimate relationships. That's love relationships, business relationships, your relationship with yourself. And what you'll find is if you do the work, excuse me, on yourself, using changing habits, thought processes, and all the stuff that Saturn, the Lord of Responsibility, wants you to do, that will benefit your relationship with other people. So it is very, very intense, but filled with magic. Now, On January the 28th, Venus, the planet of love, is joining forces with Pluto, the lord of transformation. There's some big change and shift, an ending, a beginning, a powerful surge of energy connected to your creativity, what inspires you, what brings you bliss and joy. It could be a romantic relationship. It could be something you're doing, like suddenly you get a fabulous idea to write a book or put something on the web, but it's something that brings joy to your spirit. But it is anything to do with Pluto is about change and transformation. It's not as straightforward as Venus just being, here delivering you a nice little gift. It's about fundamental change. But Venus does soften at Pluto, but whatever it is, your idea of happiness is changing direction, and it's quite full on. Now, on January the 31st, Mercury goes retrograde, and it's about you clearing up the mess in the past. So anything that's undone in your past will pop back up. And of course, when Mercury's retrograde, it may make you feel a little bit off until it goes direct on February the 21st. So, do the work. Is there something a habit that you've had for ages from the past that you need to clear up? Is there something that you feel that you didn't do with integrity that now you can put right? Focus on that, and hopefully then the Mercury retrograde won't be, too bad. Now, the sun enters Pisces on February the 18th, and that is a fabulous time for you to find your balance, your inner harmony, peace, tranquility, and beauty in your life, and also makes you confident when it comes to partnerships of all descriptions. You find the ability to be very sharing, and you're happy to compromise if it's the right thing to do, and you just want balance and harmony. And when Venus goes there as well on the 25th, basically February for you is a month of love, a month of positive energies that help you find inner calm and tranquility. And also, of course, Mercury goes direct, so you're feeling much more yourself. And that month ends with the full moon in your sign. So there's a peak experience. Everything that's been brewing and everything that's been building since the start of this year comes to a head. And you should have a psychic revelation and intuition about how you're going forward and who you are in the next phase for you. You're also feeling quite spiritual, and you want to get close to people on a deeper level, particularly when the sun conjuncts Neptune. You are feeling this desire to reach out emotionally, and you're much more open emotionally than usual. We have the new moon in Pisces, which is quite a strong energy for you, and it's the start of a cycle connected to your intimate relationship. So I would say that you're working on, not only are you working on your health and well-being and changing patterns, your relationships to other people are going to deepen this year, and hopefully your relationship to yourself. You're finding your way to balance. In April, the energy shifts and goes into your adventure zone. You're feeling optimistic, you're feeling bouncy. When the Sun and Mercury conjunct in Taurus, you're able to open up your heart and open up your mind to possibilities. Also, Venus is conjunct Uranus, and there is this sense of adventure and wonder and unexpected experiences, maybe unexpected travel, unexpected meetings, but it's exciting. April is a very exciting month for you. Jupiter, as I said, on May the 13th, goes into your relationship zone, but really you've been working on that energy anyway. So you are able to push yourself forward and just go, yes, I'm ready. I've done the work. I'm now ready for the expansion that Jupiter is promising me. I'm ready to open my heart and my mind and go to new horizons when it comes to connections with important others, whoever they may be. The full supermoon and total lunar eclipse in Sagittarius is bringing you a peak experience and maybe a shift when it comes to your home and family, and that's around May the 26th. Mercury is going retrograde again in May, and that's in your career zone. So it could be, the positive of that is a job could be offered from the past. The other side of that is be very, very careful how you're communicating at work, because that can be impacted by Mercury going retrograde. People misunderstand each other. People are late for meetings. There's confusion about where you're going in your career. Now, Venus enters your sign on July the 22nd. And again, that's great for you because you're drawing abundance to you. You're working from your heart chakra. You're working from a place of love. And of course, when you do that, great rewards are coming. Retrograde Jupiter re-enters Aquarius on July the 28th. And that's when it's back to going, right, we're mid-year. I've just got to tidy up a few little details, and then it's onwards for you. Mercury goes into your sign on August the 11th. Obviously, that's super powerful because you're expressing yourself and your words are magic. Your words are spells, and you're very, very convincing, very charming. And also, you're very clear in your mind. Your thoughts are like rocket ships, they're coming hard and fast, and you're also come up with brilliant new ideas and have really interesting conversations. Another highlight of this year is September the 7th with the new moon in Virgo. That's your own, actually, astrological new year. So it's the end of a cycle for you, the beginning of a new cycle, and it's about letting go of your baggage, letting go of your fears, laying out and chucking out your wishes and desires to the universe for the next phase. And I think it's so important for the new moon that we do the work and we honestly look at ourselves and what we want to leave behind and who we see ourselves and who what is the best of us that we can take forward after that new moon. I mean, obviously we should do that every day, but the new moon makes it such a strong and powerful possibility. Mercury goes retrograde again in September, and it's in your security and abundance zone. Think about the past and what made you, or when you felt the most secure, when you felt the most abundant. How can you bring that back into your life? We then have a full moon, partial lunar eclipse on November the 19th, and you're reflecting on how, again, you can grow, you can expand, you can transform. And then the new supermoon, total solar eclipse in your home and family zone. That is, these eclipses are creating this important changes for us and revelations. And for you, the other big theme of this year is to do with your home and family. So, you may be moving, you may be changing, you may be healing issues to do with your home and family. What else? Finally, Jupiter re-enters Pisces on December the 29th, and it's all about your relationships, changing, growing, expanding, growing within yourself. So those are the powerful and brilliant highlights of 2021. Take advantage of them. That's the point of astrology. When we know that there's positive cosmic energy, we can work with it. Actually, even for instance, this challenging square with Uranus, we can work with that too, because we're warned that there's going to be surprises, and we can leap on the excitement and ride towards our liberation. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon.
MichelleKnight.com. I was a client of Michele Knight, so I knew all of the psychics and they'd read for me.
It's such a innovative and really useful organisation to have at your fingertips.
There are a lot of people who they have an idea of what a psychic reading is, they have an idea of what a psychic should and shouldn't do, and a lot of it is from centuries gone by, the carnival sideshow, and Michele really has brought psychics into the modern world.
Michele Knight is a wonderful organisation to work for. It's a unique family, and that is readers, the customer service operators.
I know if I wanted to choose a reading, I know I wouldn't go to another company.
The ethics, the standard, the professionalism that we keep really is second to none.
To be honest, I've never really looked at another reader service because I don't think I need to.
When I finally got a job, I pray that I will do well with all the tests that we go through. I was absolutely delighted.
Well, the process of being employed with Michele Knight wasn't an easy one, which always makes it more rewarding when you do actually pass the 4 test readings that you have to go through before you're accepted.
The interview process is actually reading for other people, reading for some of Michelle's staff as well. It's actually, what they're looking for, specifics. So surname, relatives, their names. They're looking for what happened 2-3 years ago in detail.
To be sitting at home and then the phone rings and this beautiful distinctive voice, it's Michele Knight here, I'm ringing you for my test reading, is on the other end of the line, is scary. She really wants to know that her clients are getting validations.
You get a sense that everybody running it is on the ball.
The flexibility we get as readers, well, it's just great.
I do love the freedom of when I can work and when I can have a break.
Michele Knight family are amazing, really flexible, very supportive. It's like working for no other.
It's authentic, that's a big thing, it's authentic. She genuinely cares about her readers and about the people that we read for, so it's inclusive.
I love working for MichelleKnight.com. They're great people, it's a great energy there.
She really cares about her readers getting the best, and she really cares about the clients coming and walking away, and feeling like they got what they came for.
Working with Michele Knight, I know that I've got professional backup and I know that the clients are looked after very well as well.
Michelle's very involved with her readers personally. If you need information, you need anything from her, she will reply personally.
I just love being part of a unique team, one of the most unique companies that I've ever come across.